What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do an in-depth of the Jets 3-4 defense. This is the defensive playbook I run. A lot of people has put out content about it, but there's a few things I think I found that works to my benefit. Using the Ravens defense, got to represent the Ravens. Oh, I got to flip sides. Got to flip the sides. All right. Once we flip sides, I'll show you. Got to run one play. I forgot about that. That's on me. Alright, now we're in the Jets defense. One thing I really want to talk about is the 3-4 odd, the 3-4 bear, 3-4 odd over ed, the 4-4, the big nickel. I've used this a few times, 3-3-5 wide. And my favorite by far is the 1-4-6 big. But as you go and jump into it, go into the 3-4 odd, make your substitutions as you need to. I usually put in Mutt, I have 3 really good middle linebackers. I usually put Ray Lewis out here. I usually put my run stoppers in here. And I keep Lawrence Taylor there because, I mean, you can't take LT out. But, you know, make your substitutions. Do what you have to. I'm going to do this play first out of the Storm Brave. We're going to do this against run plays. This is what I use against run plays and pass plays. You know what? We'll just do random. This is set up as a run play to me. So I'm going to do this. I hit left D-pad, slant inside, right D-pad, blitz all, LB, quarterback contain. And if I have, in my mud team, I have really good man and press corners. So I will press, but shade over the top. I always shade over the top, which is you hit Y and your right stick up. The reason I do shade over the top, that way, let's just say somehow, some way, luckily Randy Moss is over there and he gets past the press. That is wide open, unless which I'm always using in the middle. I'm usually about 10 yards away, somewhere in this range, about 5 to 10 yards. Depends on how good I've been shredding with the run play. I keep everybody manned up. Like I said, I shave over the top, and let's let them run the play, see what it is. Oh, it's a pass play. Oh, I read that wrong. I even went for a hit stick. That's making me look bad. All right, so this is this for sure looks like a pass play to me, but it's probably going to be a run play. But what I will do here is I'll do baseline and then show blitz. See how it walks the linebackers up into the gap. Then I will do right blitz all, left slant inside, and quarterback contain. Everybody is manned up. I will do press. Oh, never mind. Go back to show blitz. I will definitely do it over the top every time, especially if you're this close. Just do it over the top. That way you guys don't get burnt. And then I will use my guy probably about right in here. The play run. All right, I'll watch him, just sit in the middle. And you're normally going to have one guy free unless they make blocking adjustments. This looks like a run play. If it's a run play, left D-pad, slant inside, right D-pad, blitz all, quarterback contain, press up, shade over the top. If it's a run play, I'm going to be in the middle. If I think it's a run play, I do not bring no one down. Oh, my God, I wish you'll run the ball so I could show this. This is what I use for run defense. All right. We're just going to go ahead and just pick a new play because for some odd reason I keep picking pass plays. So back to it. Formation 3-4. I do 3-4 odd, Storm Brave. You can run this out of anything. You could do it out of, let's say, pinch dog, 2 press. You could do it out of pinch bug 0. You could do it out of anything. But pretty much is the setup is the way I'm showing it. If it's a pass play, you want to do baseline, show blitz. That way your linebackers go down in the gap. And you want to use her somewhere close to the guy that's not being guarded and just kind of roam the middle. If you do shade over the top, don't worry about getting beat over the top unless you have really slow corners, then you might get beat. And what I mean by slow corners, I mean if they have like a +5 speed on you. Let's go to I formation. And we're going to do everybody's favorite, the halfback stretch. So back what I'm saying, left D-pad, slant inside, right D-pad, blitz all, quarterback contain, press, over the top. And then just use her about 5 to 10 yards away. He hikes the ball, take your user. You don't want to send your safety all the way down in there because the guy you're using is pretty much last resort. He is last resort. You don't want to send him all the way down there, get caught up in a block, and next thing you know, he busts free for a long pass. Let's do it again. Come over. See how he's free now? Oh, I got hit. Oh my God, Ezekiel Elliott. This is what I've used to stop the halfback stretch. If you want to, I even spread the linebackers out. That's what I'm forgetting. I spread the linebackers out if I think it's a halfback stretch. I keep the guys slanting inside. Oh yeah, press. Hike the ball. And then right there, I hit LT. That way he squares up with him, and I don't go for hit sticks anymore. Every time I've gone for hit sticks, it burns me. Like I'll miss, or he'll just. I just don't do hit sticks anymore on user. I spam A for conservative tackle because I'd rather stop him 1 yard behind the line or at the line of scrimmage than go and then risk it for the biscuit pretty much. Do this one more time. Come over here. It's just you. I spam A. Like I said, I spam A. I'd rather get the tackle than him running away with the ball. All right, the next play I'm going to do is out of the 3-4 bear. 3-4 bear. Oh, no, that's 3-4 odd. 3-4 bear. I like to do quarterback contain. And we're just going to go back to pretty much the same play. We're going to have it where it's on the double side. Halfback stretch. All right. First thing I want to do is slant my D-line inside. Left D-pad, slant inside. I spread my linebackers. I blitz all my linebackers. See how they're all blitzed? Then I hit LB, quarterback contain. All right. Like I said, I have good corners with man and press, but I still, even when I press, I do over the top. That way they don't get burned. Now you see how everybody, and then I bring this guy about 8 to 10 yards down, pretty much be my middle linebacker. So I'll have him sit about in between the gap of the center and the guard. And we'll let the play run. Remember, your user is pretty much last resort. You just pretty much want to have outside containment on this. Another way you could do it is you could do base line, show blitz. See how he's over there now? Do your whole setup, spread your linebackers. Now everybody's in a gap pretty much. Now when you do a base line and then show blitz, it brought your corner all the way over here, so it's guarding the tight end. So you kind of have to watch number 13 now. You have to watch him because he's unguarded. So pretty much you sit about 8 to 10 yards off the ball on the center. He hikes. You see this run play, then you go. No gain. I do this a lot, especially with Eric Dickerson. I will cut my adjustment to conservative tackle until Eric Dickerson loses his ability, and then I'll cut it back to normal. Or, I mean, I have 3 enforcers on my team, so I'll put it on aggressive, just trying to get that fumble to pop out a little bit more. Everybody's in the gap. Press down. Shade over the top. Sit about 8 to 10 yards off the ball. All right, I see it's a run play. It's just me and him pretty much right there. But if he cuts back in, you're going to have some kind of wash. Some kind of wash is supposed to come over. Base of line, show blitz, slant inside, blitz all your linebackers, quarterback contain, spread your linebackers, shade over the top. I show press sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I'll leave it alone. This is what I use for halfback stretch. Then it's just you and him right there. You see how Chuck Clark shedded his block to help. This time I'm not going to do base line. I'm just going to do show blitz. Sit about right here where the middle linebacker would sit. Read. All right, I see it's a run play. Oh, I overplayed that. That's on me. That is one of my biggest flaws this year is I overplay run plays because I just predict that they're trying to hit the outside. I've had it done on me so much. Right. Slant inside, blitz all linebackers, quarterback contain. Show press. You don't have to do show press. I do show press because, like I said, I have good corners. So I'm not too concerned of getting burned over there. And if he does try to do a pass play out of this, I'm pretty sure my corners can at least somewhat keep up. I mean, I have been burnt before, especially if they have route technician. But I'll show this without press. And if I don't do press, I like to still shade over the top. I don't want to get burnt deep. Spread my linebackers. Nope. All right. This is what it'll look like if you don't do press. Overplayed it again. Jeez. That is... All right, I'm going to do it one more time because that's my fault. I overplayed it. Spread my linebackers. Bring this guy down in the middle. Boom, there you go. If you don't overplay it, someone's going to hit it. And this is what I use for Eric Dickerson. Another run play stopper I use is out of the 4-4. So go 4-4. I usually do cover 3 or cover 2 inverted. We'll do cover 3 because that way when I blitz, if I blitz my linebackers, at least I know I have 3 deep blues. That way I know someone's not going to beat me over the top. If it is a run play, at least I can contain it. So, but we're going to do a run play because this game just likes to do its own thing, and that's not run the ball. So starting off, LB, slant inside, RB, blitz all, quarterback contain. Spread your linebackers. Bring this guy down, not too close, but 8 to 10 yards. Wait for him to hike the ball. It's just you and the running back, pretty much. You and the running back out of this. This is pretty much mano a mano. See who's the better player. If you want, well, I did not. I'm glad I looked. There we go. Anytime now. There we go. Like I said, run down, spam A. This is what I've done. There's other ways you can do it. You can base a line, show blitz, shade over the top. If you spread, okay. Now everybody's in the gap. As you can see, it looks a little glitchy because you got one your end slanting inside and your linebackers going outside. Once again, it's just, oh my God, come on. Earl Thomas is not that bad at tackling. Spread your line. Oh, yeah. Blitz your linebackers. Spread your line. Close them down. You see how they're in the gap now. Spread your D-line out. Quarterback contain. This is another way. Bring him down about 8 to 10 yards. You see it's a run play. You run to the edge. Ooh, that fullback almost got me. All right. So 4-4 is not working for me in practice mode that it does in mud. I promise you this works. I've done it several times. This is what I use to stop the run. Okay. I'm probably going to edit that out now. All right, let's choose a new play. Like I said, 4-4 has worked wonderful for me multiple times. I don't know why it's not working in practice mode. Maybe it's because I have different players with higher abilities or whatever. But 4-4 is like my go-to if I'm getting destroyed on a run. 3-4 odd is one of my go-tos also. I use that for pass plays also. I believe I showed that in the beginning. I'll show it one more time for pass plays. So let's say they come out and, I don't know, shotgun for double slants. So the first thing you want to do is base a line, show blitz, slant inside, blitz all your linebackers, quarterback contain. You can show blitz, or you can not, I mean, you can press or you can not press. If you do it twice, the linebacker will come back down inside the gap, and you still have your press. You want to shade over the top, and you want to use her closer to the guy that's not being guarded. Maybe slant should not be the one that I pick, but it is what it is. I'll show you the instant replay of like how people are getting back there. So this will not work against quick throws. If someone's trying to throw deep, this will. You see how see that guy coming in? This guy right here is coming in. This guy's coming in. He gets cut by the running back. The center picks up this guy coming in. So there's at least one free guy coming in. If they're blocking 6, you got one free guy coming in. You're sending 7. I think the big thing that kind of messed this up is the tight end right here. As you can see, the linebacker kind of like shoved off of him. That kind of threw him into the tackle. He probably could have gotten there quicker if the tight end didn't if he didn't get that animation with the tight end. If Prescott held on to that ball just 1 second more, that would have been a sack. I use that for blitzes. The other thing I use for blitzes is the big dime 146. That is something I'm going to show next. Now I'm going to show you the big nickel, what I do out of it. This is what I use for mostly passing and people that's like destroying me with some kind of runs. Like if they're really good at like mixing in runs and passes out of different formation, I'll audibles. I'll put in cover 4 palm, cover 9, cover 6 trap. I like it a little bit more than the regular, and I'll keep it in cover 2. I usually always come out in cover 3 sky. I'll let him pick random plays. Watch, he's gonna run the ball every time now. So first thing I do is I slant my guys inside and I spread my linebackers. All right, then I base a line, and then I should have done that. So depending on what kind of passes they've been throwing at me, so if they say they've been throwing like deep posts or they just been inside passes and not the normal quick outs and the normal comebacks, I will shade inside or over the top. And then on top, and I'll always hit Y, protect the sticks. Y, protect the sticks. Let that be a #1 thing for you. Why protect the sticks? If you do protect the sticks, all that does is your 3 deep blues are supposed to keep everybody in front of them. So if someone tries to go past them, they're going to run with them. This is supposed to help prevent the cover 3 beaters, the cover 4 beaters. It's supposed to help prevent that. There's no guarantee that it will. I've still been burnt on cover 3 beaters for some odd reason. Even if I have protect the sticks on, they'll still get behind them. Sometimes I don't know. It's EA. But this is what I use right here. I sling inside. Pass play, looking, right here. He's running. And if they do run on me like that for quarterback, if they run on me like that one time, I'll come to my fastest linebacker or D lineman, and I will spy him. Slant inside, spy, base a line. If you hit LB and guess the play that's going to pass, so there's no running back. That means this is going to be a pass. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a pass unless it's Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson. They might hit you with a quarterback blast or whatever. But you can predict it. This way it makes your players want to go into a passing zone. They don't even step up. They don't even look at the play fake. They go straight to their zone and they're looking. All right. Hit Y, protect the sticks, shade inside or shade outside. Or if they're throwing a lot of underneath passes, go underneath. As soon as you hit shade underneath, your two purples turn into the hard flats. All right. So if I shade outside, now I don't want to go back. All right. So that's cool. I don't want to go back now. If you shade underneath, it turns into hard flats on your 2 deep purples, and they look for any kind of crossing, any kind of out in the flats. I usually do shade inside or over the top. Now, if they're hitting me with outs and comebacks, I'll do shade outside. So let's let this play run. He's showing me that he wants to. Oh, okay. I'll sit on him. All right, see how it's deep purple right now? And if you want to get out of them hard flats, like, I mean, right there, I could have got out of hard flats. I just left it. Just reset the play and do all your adjustments again. Watching. Boom. As a user, you have to, it's on you as a user. You gotta be smart. Like, you gotta look at where they want to go. You gotta remember their tendencies. So say the guy wants to roam outside and throw to the corner routes. So you just follow, kind of lurk that corner. You'll follow, and then you'll break on it. And he's gonna throw it 9 times out of 10. If he's smart, he won't throw it. But when he does, it's a pick. Oh, I picked the wrong gap and just got you. Don't be like me. Do not be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Just keep practicing. I mean, everything I'm teaching you is just kind of like a little setup. I'm not guaranteed this will work every time. I'm not guaranteed that everything I give you is going to work perfectly. This is pretty much a little helpful tip. What I've done is people have taught me this, and I try to add my little flair to it. I'll go to practice mode, and I'll practice different things. Like, I'll practice like this, show blitz. Everybody comes down. If you want more people in the box, then do it. But if I do bring more people in the box, I'm always going to shade over the top because I'm always concerned about the deep passes. All right. So we'll leave it like this because, yeah, it's a run play. Oh, no, play action. So baseline, you can press. Like I said, just make sure you do over the top. You can make them go inside. I mean, pretty much everything. I never do give cushion because that's pretty much you giving them a 5-yard, 10-yard out every time. Like, I will never do give cushion. Unless it's like the final play, like that Hail Mary pass, yeah, I'll give them cushion. But on Hail Marys, I'm telling you from experience, blitz at least 2 corners. Send someone else after that quarterback on Hail Marys. Because this year, Hail Marys are just so broken. I had a Hail Mary thrown on me. My guy, I went for the interception. My guy deflected it, and it bounced right into the tight end's hands. And there was no, normally when it bounces into the receiver's hands, they're like juggling it and they drop it. Well, there was no juggling or dropping it. It was pretty much designed for him to catch it. And ever since then, if you do a Hail Mary on me, I'm sending at least 2 or 3 corners at you. I'm blitzing from the outside. You're not going to have all day to sit back there to throw the ball on a Hail Mary. That's just me. My opinion. That's just what I had done against me. Oh, damn. Yeah, seam route is a cover 3 beater. So keep that in mind. If you want to, like, you see how he's over here, just slide your safety over. Hope this does the inside run out of this. Nope. Oh, screen. So the last thing I'm going to show you, and I'm going really in depth with the Big Dime 146 because I love this package. This package has won me so many games. I play so many head games with people with this. Now with the Big Dime 146, what I like to do is I like to put my best block shedder in the middle, which right now is Aaron Donald, or I'll put Mean Joe Greenberry. I put Lawrence Taylor over here, and I will put my neck. I'll either put. It depends on how much I'm getting burned. I'll put my fastest linebacker there, which is Patrick Willis, or I'll put Zadarius Smith, and I'll send people. Right now, I'll leave it at Matthew Judon. I'll put Ronnie Lott here, or Patrick Willis, and I'll put Ronnie Lott here, or I'll do Ronnie Lott and Pat Tillman. Like, it all depends on who I'm playing and how they're killing me. So the first thing I go to is auto. I always put X as drop and Y as cover 6 press. I rarely run cover 6 press, but when the few times I've run it, it has helped me. It's not one of my go-tos. In the big dime 4-6, you always want to come out and defensive back sting 2 buzz. The reason you want to come out in this is because this is the only play in this package where your linebackers are in the gap. We'll do random plays. So to start this off with, you want to hit LB, slant inside, RB, blitz all, LB, quarterback contain. You want to bring your corners in close to their defensive ends like this. And you can leave it like that. You can press. You can do multiple things. What I normally do, if it was something like this, what I will do is I'll man up my outside corners with the receivers. And I'll man up this safety with whoever's over here, which to me, I think I would take a gamble. I'll say A is going to be the one. And then I'll bring my user down here about 10 yards off the ball. All right, he dragged. Jason Witten hit me with the trail route. When you're doing this, this is a gamble. This is not a guarantee that it's going to stop every time. But if you see how the corners has not a quarterback contain, but if you bring your cornerback in, now he's the quarterback contain. You want your corners to be the cornerback contain. And if you want to, get a little extra if you man him up. And you have time. Like normally when I come to this, people quick hike me. And I'll come down, bring him back right here. I see the running back and I see the tight end, and I just read. I'm like, all right, which one's coming out? All right, they both came out. Oh, Jesus, I thought Marcus Peters was going to tackle him. This play right here is a gamble. Like I said, you're pretty much hoping that your user does not have a quick pass. I'll run it one more time. Like I said, if you don't bring this corner in, he's on a normal blitz. You bring him in about right there, he's on the quarterback contain now. Same thing with this one. They kind of have to be close, be on the quarterback contain. One thing a buddy of mine likes to do, he likes to put his guys on deep halves. Or you can put them on, where is it? No. Put them on outside third. A buddy of mine likes to put these guys on outside third. I had to look for that. My Dingleberry. Individually. What? Put them on outside third. I don't. I always man up, and you want to bring your safeties down a little bit, about right there. And I'll kind of hover over this way. This is pretty much the setup that my buddy does. I do man up. Like I said, my corners, they have 99 man and they have 99 press. So I'm not too concerned when someone trying to get an open route with man. I'm following him. He drops down. Oh my God. Really? Really? Man, practice is making me look bad. I promise you I'm not this bad. All right. Another thing is, so let's say you've thrown this blitz at them a couple times. Now they're predicting it, they're making adjustments or whatever. This is a good time to audible. Or you don't even have to send this blitz at them at all. You can come in here and audible anytime you want to, like cover 3 sky. You have a guy coming in and blitzing. Normally I put this guy on a quarterback spy if they have mobile quarterbacks. If they have like Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, any kind of slow quarterback like that, I'm not going to put him on a man. A quarterback spy. I'm going to put him maybe in, let's say, the seam flat or hard flat. He'll cover the hard flat. Maybe I'll put him on a curl hook. I don't know. It depends on what my opponent has run at me. I typically put people on a vertical. I put him on a vertical hook because I'm always using this guy right here. So that way, let's say I go chase something over here, he's still sitting in that vertical hook where he's supposed to be. So let's say if there's like an in route coming across, he's like, oh yeah, he's open right here. This guy's going to jump the route. Another thing is, as soon as you like move these guys a little bit and click off of them, they're going to come out the gap. So don't move them if you're in a gap. So we'll leave it at cover 3 right now. I'll always make my adjustments. So I'll predict pass. I'll cover the sticks and either inside, shade inside, outside. You can even show blitz from here if you want to, or you can do baseline. You can press. You can do whatever you want from here. I mean, like I said, always add your little bit of like touch to it, whatever works for you. Man, the Ravens just cannot tackle. This is probably why they lost to the Titans. So if they come out quarterback bunch, I mean not quarterback bunch, I'm sorry, tight end bunch or wide receiver 3 bunch, I will always audible to the cover 4 drop because I'm just predicting they're going for a corner route. Now with the corner route, like I said, if I have a mobile quarterback, I'll spy him. Or if they have someone they want to run to the outside of the pocket, I will spy him. Or I'll spy Clark. But if they want to do quarter routes, I'll do predict a pass, shade outside, protect the sticks, put him on a spy. All right. When they hike the ball, oh Jesus, run play. Man, I need to do this against somebody so I can at least still show the play art. Oh, audible, outside, protect the sticks. This is about to be another run play probably. Because I'm trying to show, all right, so here you go. You see how I did the outs? Now, when you do cover 4 drop, this will protect the corner routes. This is what I use against people that love corner routes. And pretty much what will happen is this guy is going to drop, 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 drop. I will still follow the corner route with my user because sometimes he don't drop enough or if he's like too slow to get back there. Depends on what kind of wide receiver they use. But typically he's going to drop about right in here, which is normally where the corner route's where they want to throw it. All right, and he's normally one that's going to pick it off, or it's the other way around. But you got to remember he's up, he's up close to the line right here. So it takes him a minute to get back there. And then with me spying this guy, he's going to drop back over here, and you click on your right stick. When you click on your right stick, your quarterback spy is going to go running at him. He's just going to go screaming at him. When I do, the reason I spy that, and I know he wants to roll out to the outside, and if he's screaming at this guy, now the guy, the quarterback, the user, he has to make a decision. Does he want to throw the ball? Does he want to throw it away? Does he want to throw it outside? I mean, he has to make a decision real quick because my fastest linebacker is coming at you, and he's typically at like a 92, 93 speed. Cover 4 drop, base of line. Why? There you go. Okay, the game glitched out. You can do base of line. Like I said, you can show blitz. You can do whatever you want from here. And what you want to do is keep consistency. You want to bring these corners in if you can. If they're quick hiking you, then there's not really much you can do from that. But you want to bring these corners in. You want to show them that, hey, I'm bringing everybody. All right? And it keeps them in their mindset like, okay, is he blitzing? Is he not blitzing? What is he doing? Like, should I bring in max protection? Should I not bring in max protection? Thank you. You got to keep them in that mindset. I want them to come out in shotgun instead of this. Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to show you the last thing from the 146. What I do, and this is another thing, it's to mess with people mentally, is they come out in shotgun a lot. Let's say something like this. All right, so I came out to DB sting, like I said. I will go to cover 2 sync, bring my corners in like always, if I have time. If not, your main focus is to bring in this corner because I got him blitzing. Now, you want to send that corner on the opposite side of the running back. So let's say if the running back's on the left side, you can flip. I got auto flip off so I can flip my plays. I will flip the play before I go to cover 2 sync, and then I'll do cover 2 sync, bring in that corner, and blitz him. You want this to be on the opposite side of the running back. That way it don't get picked up. And just same thing. Like you do your normal adjustments. You sit here, you wait for him to hike the ball. You fall out. Okay, he hit the quick. Oh, I didn't give it enough time. And I'll show you the replay. If you don't have a quick, like a dump off to throw this to, your cornerback's going to get there. Here, I'll highlight him. Coming off the edge, boom. If he held that ball for another half second, that's a sack. This works every time, but you have to do it on the opposite side of the running back. If you do it on the side of the running back, that running back's going to pick him up. Do it on the opposite side, he comes in free. But it's your responsibility to watch whatever outside wide receiver there is. I mean, I'm in a zone, so you see if he waited a little bit longer, that seam route could have been open. But he don't have that much time. Like if he knows this play, maybe he could throw that seam route, but he needs a quick dump off because that cornerback is coming in screaming. And I always put my fastest cornerback there. That way he gets there a little bit quicker. All right, anything else that I can possibly show you that I use out of Jets defense? I use so much. I try to stay fresh. I try to use different things. I really don't use nickel anymore. I do use 3-3-5 wide for run plays on wide outside runs. I will use quarterback contain, and I will use the middle linebacker, bringing back about 8 yards off the center if they want to run like outside runs. I can show you. I don't want to guarantee it's going to work in practice mode because, I mean, have you seen practice mode has been making me look bad. But pretty much all I do is I slant inside, blitz my linebackers, quarterback contain, spread your linebackers out. It gives them that little extra, yard or two away. And you see you got one man. I put him on a quarterback spy. That way I can man him a little bit better. You got one person manned up on the running back. So if it does turn into a pass play, everybody's manned up still. Boom. Like, he can't even get the RPO off. If he does the RPO every time, then I'll just I'll pick a different halfback stretch. RPO every time. Jesus. All right, I'm going to have to pick a different halfback stretch, one without an RPO. So nickel, 3-3-5 wide, quarterback contain, formation. So slant inside, spread your linebackers. You can do base line if you want. You can do pretty much add your little flair to it. Oh, Clark was, well, it don't matter. I'm watching the running back anyway. Coming. He juked out my corner, but I was there. And like I said, spam A. Do not go for hit sticks anymore. I have literally taken out hit sticks in my life. Like, I do not try to go for hit sticks anymore because it burned me so many times. See, Jimmy Smith came in. Like, someone's going to get there on this. This is only for if someone's killed me with, like, everything else that I'm using. Overplayed it. Jesus. Stop overplaying. Pretty much what you want to do is stop overplaying, and it's something I'm working on, guys. I'm sorry that it's looking like I'm bad. I mean, I'm working on things. I'm not the best yet. Is you want to hold LT. Oh, damn it, I held LT too long. You want to scrape over and then hold LT. Let's do baseline. Put him out there a little bit more. Come over, LT, wait. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's if you got any questions, comments, anything like that, if you want to tell me some new stuff or anything different to do, you can message me on Twitter, leave a comment, whatever. I will take your advice and I will try it out. If it works for me, I'll add it to my game. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about me. I'm new. I'm working on things. I know I probably don't have the best quality, but it is what it is. This is what it is, starting from the ground up. Appreciate y'all's support. Peace.